It's Wednesday, June 17th, and you're tuned in to the THO podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show. We talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. Summer continues. Well, actually, you know what? We are 3 days away from the official start of summer. But baby, it's
dollar drink days.
It is hot out there. Yeah, no, I do miss dollar drink days.
I want $1 iced coffee.
But is McDonald's still doing it?
I doubt it.
Like, I just don't know.
Business is booming.
Yes. Well, we'll see. I'm sure they'll implement something. But I do miss dollar drink days. I was at McDonald's on the weekend, yeah, and we were like, should I just get the large? And then we're like, oh, it's not dollar drink days. No, get the regular. It's, no sense in paying more. So
you couldn't afford that extra 40 cents.
Listen, you gotta save where you can.
I guess
you gotta save where you can.
Sure.
You know, put that to some other dumb shit. Okay. So that's how that works. Yes. It's hot up there. Blah blah blah. The world continues to be on fire, and
both literally and figuratively.
And we're just here along for the ride.
We're just watching from the border.
Yeah, man. We're just got our telescopes. Just being like, whoa, check that out. No commentary over here, just pure observation.
We already got our commentary out of the way.
Yes, we did.
We had a very colorful dinner conversation.
We sure did. Anyways, this week is jam-packed, so we'll get into it.
Yo, fucking video games, bro.
Apparently video games are a thing. I don't know if you know this. They are.
Not lately.
But before we get to that, we always have to start the show off with a question to chew on.
What's up, baby?
Because Paul Chew, being the godsend that he is, always makes sure
that he has a question
in, I believe. Yes?
The slower you talk, the more people realize you're searching for the question.
Yes. Let's do this.
Oh, you got it?
I got it.
All right.
I got distracted reading another comment.
Oh my god.
I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. Paul writes, if you could turn one of your hobbies into your full-time job, which one of them would you choose? Would you actually do it given the opportunity? And do you think having it be something you have to do as opposed to get to do would ruin your love for it?
I've thought about this a lot. And I think there would be certain aspects of turning, say, a gaming hobby into a job that would be an issue.
Or when?
But it would probably just be like if other people try to dictate how I'm doing it. Like if it's in the perfect world and it's like, oh, I can make money off of whatever games I want to play, whatever reviews I want to do, whatever blah blah blah. Then like, yeah, hell yeah, I would do that, right? Because I get to do it, but I make money off it.
Yeah.
But if it becomes like a Twitch stream, or it becomes like heavily governed by marketing forces, like, no, Anthony, you have to play the latest, hottest shit all the time forever.
Yes, you do. Then
it becomes like, I don't know. Because there's a lot of stuff in like the latest, hottest shit that I just don't care about anymore. And my gaming tastes have definitely shifted from when we even started this podcast, where I felt like I would buy games because it's like I had to be on the latest hot shit.
You do.
And then now I'm just like, I'm still like kind of there, but it's more like, oh, I can let this go until next year and a sale happens, or I can just kind of go at my own pace at this other game. I don't have to rush because I pre-ordered like 5 games. And I have to get through them before the 6th one comes out.
But you can. You can always play the hottest shit.
I can, but do I want to?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes.
I think without a doubt, I would take the opportunity. For like no questions, I would take the opportunity.
Yeah?
Whether or not I would stick with it for the rest of my life, that's a different question. How are you turning toys into a hobby, Vince?
I'm not.
Or how are you turning toys into a... What's it called? Into a job?
I'm not.
To a jobby job?
Not.
You just don't want to?
Nope.
But you said you hate accounting.
I do.
So you would rather do accounting than do toys?
I don't know. They're both on the same level of hate.
But you buy toys.
And I fucking look at spreadsheets all day. What's your point?
But why not just have one thing you hate instead of 2?
No, if I could turn one of my hobbies into a job,
Mm-hmm.
I go professionally race bikes.
Ah, that's fair.
I I would go live in
Just
Europe.
Tour de France.
Yeah, I would go to all the countries. I would have someone, pay me to train and eat well.
High altitude train in Peru.
Yeah, and like just enjoy life. Just go for
I'm surprised you went for biking.
Monday to Friday. Just take a ride in the morning, stop at a cafe somewhere around 11 in Italy, have a cappuccino, ride back, call it a day.
What a fucking... Was there like a weeb term for people who love Europe? That's you.
Yeah, I think that would be so much fun. The only unfortunate thing is I know cyclists don't get paid a lot.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you just didn't go Formula One.
Is one of my hobbies racing cars?
One of your hobbies is watching people race cars.
That's different. Like someone playing basketball is not playing basketball.
Yeah, listen, but professional, like, this is the question. The question's up in the air.
Yeah, but it's not my hobby.
One of your hobbies is Formula One. Not necessarily racing it, but what if one day someone was like, hey, you want to do this, and then you said yes, and then you were magically transported the powers to be a good Formula One driver?
Sure, but I'm trying to stick within the realms of reality of the question.
That's dumb.
Here.
Reality? We're trying to escape that shit. It's the whole point of the podcast.
But yeah, no, I would be gone. I'd just be like, oh, see the world.
Do you think you have the skills to pay the bills to be a professional biker?
No.
Then why would you even choose that, Vince? Just pick Formula One. You're gonna be bad either way. You might as well make $1 billion and meet Lewis Hamilton while you're at it.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, no, that's what I would choose. It's pretty simple.
Imagine being on the Ferrari team and then cycling to your new Formula One car, and on the way you stop at a nice Italian cafe, get an espresso.
Wow, wow. Yeah, no, that could be good. That could be good. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, my other hobbies are toys, which could be fun. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to think of how that could be a like how I can make that a real job. Like, what? Like, would I be a toy designer? Would I be?
Oh, you design all the Transformers.
Like, that would be cool to a certain point, though, because then like.
No, but you're the guy where they're like, oh fuck, like this toy looks so nice, but he knows all the specific ways to annoy collectors.
Yeah.
So they buy it, like they have to buy it because it's like the hot shit, but they don't like buying it.
Yeah.
And so you just like kind of twist the knife.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I think the only way I'd be in the toy industry if I somehow ended up on the PR side, and like I ran the YouTube channel for like Hasbro. And it's like, check out what we got this week, kids!
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like, that'd be fun.
And you make a separate video for all the neckbeards?
Yeah. Duh.
The
like,
toy.
Toys After Dark? Come on.
God.
Yeah, so like...
In this week's episode, we take off Black Arachnia's armor plate.
Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that's the only way I would, like, work even remotely close to the toy industry.
Yeah. So I think for video games, like if it's just like pie in the sky stuff, like I would love to be a designer, like that kind of shit, and like make games, I guess. But on the other hand, like if we're keeping it in the realm of skills I have, like really, I don't have those programming skills to do that. So it'd probably be like more on like the fan side, on the culture side, on trying to be the fucking Roger Ebert of video games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's those are our answers. Hopefully that satisfies. Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Polly Wally. Peter also had a couple things he wrote in today.
Go.
He says that Shield Hero is currently his favorite.
Yeah.
He can't wait for seasons 2 and 3.
We have the best recommendations in the business.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you right now, Peter, there is no seasons 2 and 3.
Ooh. Ooh.
So I heard you guys talking about Valkyrie Drive Mermaid, and I decided to give it a try.
Oh no.
I stopped at episode 2 because that's pretty much all I can handle.
You got through 2 episodes.
I also tried How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift.
That's a good show.
I got through 2 episodes and just might continue. I'm not sure yet. You guys sure do have interesting taste.
Listen, I understand might continue on Valkyrie Drive. You're like, like it's kind of fucking wild, but also like sometimes I'm horny. So I might continue.
Yeah.
But but Dumbbells, that's just quality.
That's a good show.
That's just quality.
That's a good show. He says he thinks he can learn a thing or two about weightlifting. And you just might, because I do have...
Yeah, don't they have, like, legitimate advice?
Yeah, fitness tips at the end of each episode, so... Or like a video follow-along.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely check it out.
Just work out with your hottest anime girls.
That's... You mean you guys don't?
Huh?
You mean you guys
I
don't?
just didn't want to, admit it publicly.
Oh.
In case people were listening.
Okay.
But
fair enough.
Listen, I need to get hired in the future. Okay.
Oh, is that your concern?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Yeah. No, so...
Hey, aren't you that guy in the podcast who said he likes working out to sweaty anime titties?
Could you imagine if you were at a job interview and, like, that came out?
Or, like, someone recognized you? Hey, aren't you on that podcast? Fuck me!
Yeah, this guy's a no.
Yeah,
like, get out of here.
I'm gonna show you this show called Valkyrie Drive. We can't hire this guy.
He's too fucking weird.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is his favorite Metal Gear?
What
the fuck?
Sorry, buddy. This is a house of snake eaters.
This is a snake eater. This is a long climb up a musical ladder house. Okay, how dare you?
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Cool. That's it for questions. Let's get on with picks now. Right after we finished recording last week's episode, the following day was the PlayStation 5 event.
It was hot.
Anthony and I got together and watched it. And
we had pizza.
Yeah.
Hung out in the basement.
Yeah, we had about a week to digest the information, and now we're ready.
I almost forgot some of it.
To be fair, yeah, because it was largely forgettable.
That's so sad. So sad.
Which is surprising because they showed a lot of stuff. It was about an hour, I think.
It's like an hour 10.
Yeah. So let's get to it. You have the list. Go through it.
All right. Do you want to start with games or do you want to start off with the console itself?
I think we should talk about the console first. That's the important part. That's what people come to listen to. They can skip the games after.
My favorite comparison is that is a PlayStation 2 fat between two pieces of printer paper.
Yes. It is a good thing. Yeah, the design of the consoles, everybody should know by now, and
I like it.
I think it's cool. Cool in a way that where it's like futuristically Jetsons, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's futuristic, but not this timeline futuristic, I would say. Like, it looks something like, like the Jetsons. Like, what our old selves thought the future might look like.
Yeah. I was talking to, on my Twitch stream, I was talking to our Twitter boy, Crosspix, and he was all like, I don't know how I feel about it, but we had the discussion about how the thing you don't like about certain video game controllers and stuff like that is the colors on buttons.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's the last thing that reminds people that this is a toy. Yeah. Right? And it's for children. It's
yeah. I did say when we were watching, like, I hate the fact that the PlayStation controller and the Xbox controller have colored buttons. Like, I like it when they do, like, the monochrome.
And then I asked you the question of what Super Nintendo controller do you like? And you said the American one, and I was like, you're fucking crazy. But you kind of bring up a good point too. But like when I see that console, I don't see toy. Right?
No, you see like, oh, that's a technology device.
Yeah, I see centerpiece.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that is my home entertainment console.
Yes.
Right. It is not the video game box. And in comparison to the fucking hard drive tower, like the brick that is the Xbox. Like,
oh, you see, I think that is 1000% modern.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just think it's definitely stealth.
Like, I think that is today's modern. I don't think it's futuristic, but I think, like, in today's society, when you think about who's making cool tech, that's the aesthetic people are going for.
Of just
they're
minimalistic.
Like, yeah, just absolute minimalism, matte black. Done.
I think maybe I'm not a fan of that. And that's like a separate issue.
I think it just, I know what you mean. Like, as someone who likes to buy things that are very colorful, like, I like whenever someone has a color option, I always pick the super colorful, but...
Which is weird, because you don't like the buttons on the fucking controller.
I know. But yeah, like, I think hardware sales of any device will show you that the most popular color is just blacked out.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that makes sense why they went that direction. Which surprises me, because I personally love Microsoft's design scheme or aesthetic for their Surface products, because they use like a like a matte gray for everything.
That's pretty nice.
And I think that looks so cool. And for some reason, to me now, I associate gray with Microsoft the same way I do white with Apple. So,
but now you gotta associate white with PlayStation.
No, but it's not all white. It's got the fucking black.
It's the reverse Oreo. Yeah. So yeah, just design wise, I really like it.
It's cool.
I think of it as like it's a centerpiece.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right? I'm gonna put that on my table, or I'm gonna put that on my entertainment console or whatever, and they're gonna be like, whoa, that's a cool looking thing.
I'm bolting mine to a wall.
Yeah, or do that.
Yeah.
Do that whole thing, when people have the deconstructed computer and you put like the motherboard on the wall and whatever.
That's real cool. Ultimate cooling.
Just air. I don't need fans. I just need air conditioning.
Yeah.
But the thing apparently too is that this thing is pretty big.
It's gigantic.
Yeah, it's like much bigger than a Pro.
Yeah, we have a Pro on the table right now.
Yeah.
And the Pro's not a small machine.
I wouldn't say it's obtrusive, but it's definitely not small.
Yeah. It's got a big footprint.
Yeah. So okay. On my computer desk, I have a Pro on the edge of my table.
Yeah.
Because it's flat, on top of that, I just put my PS3.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So whenever I want to play, I just switch the HDMI cable in the back to whatever console it is.
Wow. Okay.
But like with this one too, like it is definitely it is its own dedicated space. Like you need this thing to be its own area.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's gonna play into it. Like both consoles are beasts.
Yeah, they're both
and I kind of don't really understand the slack that the PS2 or the PS5 is getting on the internet in comparison to the Xbox, because they're both fucking bricks. But I don't know, for me, like I would rather have the style of the future PS5 than the current modern Xbox.
Yeah, no, I think I'm the other way. I'd rather have the rectangular prism.
That's it. Console wars are on, baby.
Like
I'm bringing it back.
Don't get me wrong. I think I'd probably end up playing the PlayStation.
Oh, you're gonna buy an X sucks? Is that what you're gonna buy right now?
No, baby, it's sex.
Yeah, okay. It's something you're not gonna have when you buy that console. Bam.
Oh, man.
Sick burn on my NeoGAF post.
Wow. Wow. Bitch, I'm loaded. I buy them both.
See, that's the other thing. This generation is the one generation where I was like, oh shit, I can buy both.
Yeah.
And I think I've played my Xbox One a total of like 20 hours.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to do that anymore now that I have a PC.
To be fair, you don't need to do anything. Any of this. We do this because we want to.
Listen, we're getting into like existential crisis levels of fucking talk. Like, man, do you even like need money, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, just steal it.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, like, listen, like your property's my property. We're all one being, bro. Just let me borrow it indefinitely. For an indeterminate amount of time.
Oh, it's that settled. I'm robbing the kid who buys the Xbox on my street.
Yeah, pretty much. Dad, I got an Xbox. Blah blah. Give me that shit. It's Canada. We don't have guns. Yeah, and with the console announcement and whatever, we had a list of games that they showed.
Yeah.
Hold
on. Before we get there, we should say that with the PlayStation 5, there was one more piece of information that's pretty important.
Which one?
There's two versions.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
Because there's only one version to buy, so I don't understand why I would even talk about it.
Wow.
Like, I don't understand why you would buy the different version, but whatever.
So, yes, there's two versions of the PlayStation. No prices, no other details, other than
no talk about backwards compatibility either.
The only thing we know is that there's one that has a Blu-ray drive and one that's digital download only.
Digital version.
And the digital okay, so the one of the Blu-ray drive has like this asymmetrical hump.
Because that's where the disc drive goes.
It just looks kind of awkward. I don't know how I feel.
I think it adds to the future tech.
I don't know. I feel like it was like an afterthought. It was just like, this is what we wanted.
Like, oh, you think the discless was like the original design?
Yeah, I think the discless was the original design.
I can see that.
But shareholders were like, dude, physical's not dead yet. Like,
middle America doesn't have internet, bro.
For as much as you want this future to be real, we gotta like step it back.
Yeah.
And like somewhere in between, they're like, fine, let's do two versions to like satisfy both parties.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
If the PlayStation 5 announced that there was no disc drive version of the console,
Yeah.
I would have bought an Xbox.
Whoa.
Like I'm saying that right
And
now.
and I'm pretty sure those conversations did happen, and that's
Yeah.
why they did it. So, to be clear, I will probably be buying the disc version as well.
Because you got Blu-ray, you got anime Blu-rays,
Yeah,
my dude.
I love anime Blu-rays. I do. So I got to. Unless I just use it for my Xbox.
Like I love the idea of future tech. Everything's on the cloud. It's super convenient. Whatever.
Yeah.
But we are not there in terms of
Infrastructure?
infrastructure, in terms of longevity of companies, of like how if I buy this thing, is it mine or is it a service? Like what am I doing here? And then also just like preservation, like what happens when all your shit goes down? Like
You buy the next one.
you buy the next But game historians, my friend. But what if I want a collection of old games like I have already?
I don't know, because like at some point, like you're always like, oh, but you can go back and play the original one.
Yeah.
And like eventually, no one just cares. No one cares.
I had this discussion with my girlfriend over Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Because she loves Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
And she's like, I want to see you play it or whatever. I was like, sure. I was like, have you played which one have you played? And she's like, PS4. And I'm like, have you played the older, like the PS2 one? She's like, no. The first time I saw it was on the PS4. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man.
That shit's old.
Yeah, man.
Right? And there are certain cases to be brought up of like, yeah, if a game has enough of exposure to where it gets that modern day treatment, the old one is obsolete. Like at this point, there is no reason for me to go back to the PlayStation 2 Shadow of the Colossus, other than for nostalgia, right?
Then you should play that one with her.
No, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
But the point is like there is a lot of stuff that's good on older consoles that don't get re-releases or
for sure.
licenses get fucking thrown into the abyss of who owns this IP. Harmony Gold's like, I bought it for some reason. And they're a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
But
that's
I
true.
don't know, like I still think in that, like, even though I want like certain things to be hella feature tech, like I still think in that old school style of preservation.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
But games.
So they showed off some games.
So I got a list of games here, and you can talk about, or well, I'll let you decide if you want to talk about them or not. There's a couple I'll probably veto you on.
Sure.
But let's start off Ratchet and Clank.
Nope.
Okay. Demon Souls Remake.
This looks cool.
I think like 3 people played Demon Souls, and they're all in this room right now.
I think I gave you my copy.
You gave me your copy of Demon Souls.
Yeah.
You know who else gave me his copy of Demon Souls? Blaven gave me his copy of Demon Souls. Yeah. Now I'm just waiting for TJ to give me his copy of Demon Souls and have the trifecta.
Yeah.
But
I remember that was one of the first games I bought on the PS3.
Yeah, and it's the game that like started off your whole Dark Souls shit. Like really, every game should be compared to Demon Souls.
Yeah, not Dark Souls.
Not Dark Souls, because they're essentially the same game.
I remember playing that game. I enjoyed it, and I was like, "But this is really hard."
It's really hard. It's super different.
Yeah.
They utilized the online mechanics in such a weird way by having like the world shift between light and dark, and it changes different enemy placements and stuff. And like bringing all that stuff back, I think that's like a super smart move because it's a game genre that is crazy popular, but probably nobody played it.
Yeah, it was at the time of the PS3's life where, the 360 was the king.
Yeah,
like if you were cool, if you were anyone, you had a 360.
I wasn't cool.
And Demon Souls is one of the only PS3 exclusive games, and that's kind of why I bought it.
Oh, I remember people being like, "Why'd you buy a PlayStation, Anthony?" I'm like, "I got Demon Souls. I got that infamous game. It's pretty cool. I can shoot lightning from my hands."
God damn.
Right? Like it was a struggle. It was a struggle being a fan of the PlayStation in 2006 or whatever the fuck.
I think that game was like 2007, 2008.
Yeah. It was rough.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a really cool
that's a cool
remake.
Game. Yeah.
After that we have these are in no order. Gran Turismo 7.
Oh, that's why I'm buying a PlayStation.
We have a proper numbered Gran Turismo.
I cannot believe Gran Turismo skipped PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Like, they had Sport, but that wasn't a real game. That was just a building block tech demo.
So they can make 7.
Yeah, which they charged full price.
What I need to know: how many exhausts do you think that they filmed to make this game?
I think that the film.
Does that joke even play anymore? Am I too old for that joke?
I don't know. See, the thing is, do people care about like the hardcore? I don't even want to say sim racer, but like, because Gran Turismo was the game where like you could buy a Toyota Corolla and race that, but like, who wants to do that?
But I want to take my Mazda 3 on the track, baby.
Yeah, like I always think about like games like even in Forza. Forza has its share of like, oh, these are like the.
Not in the way that Gran Turismo
Yeah,
does.
like Gran Turismo has like, this is the Toyota Corolla 95 special edition.
Oh fuck! It's got the different side skirts.
Yeah, and you're
my god!
And you're like, what? Excuse me?
I had the regular 95 Corolla, but shit, special edition.
Yeah, and it's heavily biased on Japanese cars, of course. But so they showed.
Why wouldn't they be? American cars are fucking garbage.
Yeah, so they showed a trailer. It's whatever. I think it was like Tokyo Forest or something.
Jake Paul Suicide Forest.
As they were showing this trailer, the only thing I wanted to see was damage. That's all I wanted to see.
Did not show it.
No one
crashed into anything.
They did not show it because Gran Turismo has yet to have real damage modeling.
I would argue that certain Forza game, like proper Forza and stuff like that, also don't have
like real
damage.
You're right, they don't. But Gran Turismo is on a level where it's like, you probably should have this.
Yeah.
Like, you probably should have some sort of, like, degradation of your car.
I'm hoping for, like... I want, like, the surprise reveal where a car just fucking wraps around a tree.
I hope so.
Like, it's full.
I hope so. Because Gran Turismo was the game where it's like, you have to maintain your car with an oil change and wash it.
And it plays the fucking carnival music.
Yeah. And that's not just for fun. That gives you more performance.
Yeah.
So, like, if they can be that... like anal, why can't they just throw in some damage modeling?
I don't know.
I remember for years, what's his face always said, the licensors won't let us damage their cars. And then you saw every other game with broken cars.
Yeah, like, they're just like, hey, we can break bumpers, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Need for Speed said hello, and like, what are you talking about?
Guys, can we damage your cars? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man, of course.
Yeah, no problem.
Wreck them.
Fuck them up, baby. Step on me. After that, what else do we want to talk about? Let's go Horizon.
What's the subtitle here?
I don't fucking know. Here,
let me
click on the
Is it
YouTube
like
video.
Western Falls?
It is Forbidden West.
Forbidden West.
So it's a cowboy game.
Yeah. So Horizon's a great game. Horizon Zero Dawn, great game.
That's a very good game.
Very good game.
I would say that game is perfectly balanced until you get the turbo armor.
Oh, and then things become too easy?
And then you're just like, oh, I'm playing a fucking Kirby game. I'm sick.
God mode. That game was so cool. It did get a little old fast.
By the end of it?
Yeah. Like, I remember that game came out at the same time as Breath of the Wild. I remember saying that, like, Horizon was the better playing game, but Breath of the Wild was just denser and had more interesting things to do.
I would argue that Breath of the Wild is strictly, in all aspects, a better game than Horizon.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know what the fuck those people are talking about.
Yeah, like, I don't know, but Horizon had some more in-depth mechanics that I super enjoyed.
Crafting?
Dude, don't you remember the arrow and you could, like, lasso people and pin it to the ground, and then you had, like, other guns and shit?
Yeah, I guess. Like, it was cool to, like, tame robots.
Yeah.
But, like...
And then you could, like, break
horses.
certain parts off the robots.
Yeah, again, stuff is cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's, like, I guess it is, like, a core mechanic. I don't know.
That's the whole game.
It always felt kind of superfluous.
Like, the first time you fought the T-Rex, you're like, oh, I gotta do this, and this.
I gotta hit these fucking laser discs.
With Link, it was always like, I gotta hit this until the shit breaks, and then bring out the Master Sword.
And then like,
yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what? Western...
You're going to, like,
West.
San Francisco or something. I think you're in America.
I think it's cool because it's not...
Which is weird, because San Francisco's... No, it's West Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's West Coast.
Yeah, okay.
California.
Yeah, I saw a bridge.
Yeah, I think it's cool that the art direction has definitely changed. Like, it's more like greenery.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's definitely the world's coming back.
A lot of there's some underwater stuff too.
Yeah,
that
so it looks cool.
When they showed that underwater stuff, I thought it was just like pre-rendered cutscene.
Yeah,
that
like,
looks awesome.
This is definitely the game to get for PlayStation 5. It's also confirmed 2021, so...
Yeah, to show off your fucking 8K OLED roll-up TV. Yeah.
So, yeah, cool game.
It's very cool. We got Hitman 3.
Right, 3. I feel like there's been so many Hitmans. Has there never been a 3 yet?
Well, there's like the older series of Hitmans, but since the
Oh, right, they rebooted.
since the reboot, right, and their whole piecemeal business system.
Yes.
All that made me do is feel bad for not playing the other Hitman games.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk. I'm like, yo, this Hitman shit, excellent.
They're fucking amazing.
Excellent.
And it all has to do with their business model.
Yes.
So I'm just like, I should probably play this.
We toot le monde, yes.
What else do we got? We got Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Oh fuck, this is the game that got me hype.
This game is it was all like just kind of cutscene shit.
Yeah.
But bro,
yeah.
After last Marvel Spider-Man, I am super down for a Miles Morales video game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it goes invisible. It's got electric shit. I am super down. Did you hear all of the I guess controversy with this announcement?
No.
So because the game is called Spider-Man Miles Morales and not Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
A lot of game journalists thought that the game was expansion.
Oh,
right?
What?
Like a side story.
What?
So a lot of websites, Kotaku, Polygon, Us Gamer, stuff like that, had a lot of people just being like, these fucking racists. And because of the political climate, they're just like, black people are always a side story and never like the main attraction.
Wait, why would people naturally assume it was an expansion? Like it's on a whole new console.
So that's the other thing where I'm just like, well, shit, well maybe they're racist. Right? Because there was nothing hinting at this game that it was an expansion. Like everything about this announcement screams
new game,
mainstream, new game, hot shit.
Yeah.
Right? And Insomniac had to do hella damage control, like PR damage control. There was even one meme that came out where some guy was like, how come the black character is a side story? And then the official Insomniac Twitter account responded to him and said, it's not a side story, it's a full release. The guy then responded to them and then said, show your sources. The developer. Bro, they're the fucking developer.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Well then. Good to know.
Oh, it was a shit show online for a while, and like Resetera was all just like fucking game developers and shit. And just like, bro, assumptions are a son of a gun. Like,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But man, this game looks fucking rad. I'm so down.
Yeah, all I want to know is it a sequel to Marvel Spider-Man?
It's gotta be, because Miles doesn't really get his shit until later in the game.
Yeah.
Right? And like the way that story plays out in Marvel Spider-Man is like, it can't be a side story, right? It can't be like, before I met Peter Parker, I was also a Spider-Man. It's like, that's not how it happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's gotta be a sequel. Like, I can't see it really any other way.
Okay.
So okay, we didn't talk about Ratchet, we talked about Gran Turismo, blah blah blah. Ghostwire Tokyo. The spooky game.
Yeah, this game looks alright.
Was it Shinji Mikami is making it? Resident Evil fame, horror fame.
Yeah, it looks alright.
It is not what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
It is like first person magic slinging game.
Yeah, it's like horror Harry Potter.
Yeah, and you like steal ghost hearts.
Yeah,
it's fucking rad. I don't know, I'm super down.
I was like, yeah, I'll wait for the reviews on this one.
I'm kind of down, man. I don't know.
I'm kind of like whatever.
After that, on weird Japanese shit, we have Pragmata.
I don't even remember this one.
Pragmata was the one where it's the fucking like Kojima astronaut in New York City.
Oh, this one, and he gets the girl.
And
the girl's
the fucking gets what's her face from
My Hero?
Yeah, from My Hero.
Yeah, with the horn.
With the horn, yeah.
Yeah, I forget.
He gets her, and they hang out in space, and they 3D print a shield because the satellite's falling into New York.
Yes,
and then they end up on the moon.
Okay, I am interested. We'll continue to wait for more.
We'll continue to wait for more, but this game looks wild as shit.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Oh, I think one of the biggest surprises for both of us was Destruction All Stars.
Oh yeah,
That game looks fucking sick.
yeah. It's like, what's that?
It's like Vigilante 8 / Twisted Metal, but you can destroy cars, Destruction Derby style.
Yeah.
But when your car blows up, you're not dead, and you can just be alive. Like
you're a
running
person.
You're a dude running outside of your car.
Yeah. Every time you jump, you're doing like sick tricks.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You're just doing parkour.
Yeah.
It was so weird and so random that I was just like, I need to know more.
It definitely looks like this console's Rocket League.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
It looks cool though.
Yeah.
Little Devil Inside.
I thought this game looked real cool.
I think this was my game of the announcement.
Yeah.
Of the whole thing.
Yeah, like
this
it definitely
thing
was
super
neat. Like it seems so varied too, and like what you're doing.
I mentioned it while we were watching it, but it kind of reminded me like the way it's shot of like a Wes Anderson film, right? Like a Grand Budapest Hotel, where everything's kind of like hard squares, stuff like that. And the whole trailer was like this flashback between this young guy going on adventures, meeting all kinds of crazy people and whatever, monsters and whatever. Yeah. And then it flashes back to an old guy.
Yeah, like an old man with a mundane life.
Yeah, in like an apartment. Yeah. In like a bathtub. And it like makes me think that the whole story is gonna be like the little devil inside is like the person that's yearning for adventure when you should settle down and do whatever.
For sure.
It seems like a very cool concept. I really like it. This also got hit with a bunch of fucking PR nightmare shit.
Oh really?
Where there was a group of enemies that were like had like masks on and stuff.
Oh no, were they black?
They were black, and they said that it was like racial profiling or racial stereotyping.
Oh no!
And I was like, bro, internet's sensitive as fuck.
Yeah,
like considering the time, I guess so. But damn, son. They had a giant Cheshire cat in the fucking video. Yeah. You really think it's based off of black people? What are you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. You know, how could I be so bigoted?
It's always based off of that.
Vince, you know, I want to use my platform to say that I take responsibility for my bigoted views.
Good.
All right?
I hope you do.
Being a white cis male.
Wow.
I
had to throw in the cis there, right?
I had to, you know.
Gotta cover your bases.
Because it's important.
Wow. Continue.
We did Pragmata, we did that, blah, blah, and I think the only one left is Resident Evil Village.
Oh, yeah.
Which is secretly Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
Because they did that fucking thing where it was like, the V and all the I's are 8, right?
What the fuck happened to Chris?
Dude, Chris is a stone cold killer.
What's happening? I need to play these games.
So apparently 7 is actually a sequel and not a reboot?
It is, but apparently there's a man named there who's named Redfield.
Yeah.
Who everyone assumes is Chris, but never confirmed.
Never confirmed.
Yeah, and because Chris's character model changes dramatically from game to game.
Dude, 5, he was yoked as fuck.
Like, no one understands anymore if this is like really him or not.
You know what? He got the T virus, but he knew how to control it. So he just got yoked out muscles.
Oh, Chris. Like, when I think about that series, like, what happened to Chris? What happened to Jill? Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I don't know. What happened to Claire? Where's Claire in all this?
You know, she's off with Leon.
What was the fucking Leon's sister, or who was in Resident Evil 0?
Oh, fuck, I forget.
What's her fucking name?
Yeah, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Rebecca Chambers?
Where's Rebecca Chambers in all this?
Oh, God.
That's what I need to know. Where's the Rebecca Chambers side story?
What you're gonna find out is the girl Chris was shooting was Rebecca Chambers.
Oh, shit. So... There was some real fucked up edit where someone took that scene and changed the subtitles and put the subtitle as "I need you to fuck my wife," and then he shot the other person. So stupid.
Wow. That's dark.
It's 2020 cucks, man. These Sims be wildin'. I don't know what to say.
Apparently. Jeez, okay.
But that was the PS5 event.
Yeah.
I thought game-wise, it was kind of on the low end.
I mean, considering
it's no giant enemy crab. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
I guess it's been so long since I remember what a new console launch is like, but like I think this is about right. Like there's usually almost nothing.
I'm surprised there was no twin stick shooter.
Yes, there was.
No, there wasn't. That game's not a twin stick shooter.
Is it not?
It's made by the company that did those
But
games.
does it not look hella like a twin
It
stick?
hella looks like a twin stick shooter.
Yeah.
It looks like it was originally designed to be a fucking Stardust 2, Resogun 5, or whatever the fuck. And then they were just like, but what if we put the camera behind the back?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a thing.
Sure. It's a console. I think until both, like, honestly, I've never been this unhyped on a console launches since ever. So
yeah, you know, I don't know if I've been like super hyped on a console launch. At least not ever since I could afford them. If that makes sense.
Once you had the capital, like the mystery was gone.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Like I remember when the PS2 came out, I was like, oh man, I need one of those. I didn't get one until like 4 or 5 years in.
But you need.
Then I got my first part-time job and I bought a PSP and I'm like, oh, this is what it's like. It's nice.
Yeah, it's so sick.
And then the PS3 came out. I'm like, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, okay.
And then it was like done. And I was like, okay.
Oh, PS4 game. Yeah, I'll get one. I guess.
I understand.
Sure.
Okay. It's just the next thing.
It's rough out there. It's rough out there for a gamer.
Yeah. It is.
But there were some other gaming events.
Sure.
I'm gonna get through a bunch of shit. So the Summer Games Fest is happening. Guilty Gear Strive announced a new character, Ramethal. She's from Exerd.
She's hot as fuck.
That's some sexy Kill la Kill shit.
She is a QT.
Sentient swords.
My God.
Sentient clothing.
Yeah.
Right. It's looking dope.
Yeah.
That's a good looking game. At this point, I just want it. I just want to play it. It looks really nice. Turns out the Persona 4 Golden rumors were true. And as you're listening to this now, you can buy Persona 4 Golden on Steam.
Great.
Which is fucking wild, because why isn't it on the PlayStation Store?
Yeah, and like, where's Persona 3 or 5 on?
Yeah, where's Persona 3 Portable?
Yeah.
Like, you gave me that copy, but that shit's expensive, so I don't want to open it.
Oh, is it sealed?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think it is.
It must be, because I have the digital version.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to open that.
Oh shit!
That's my college tuition right there.
Oh my
god! Godfall came out with a better trailer than the one they had at the PlayStation event.
Yeah.
Showing off different gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
My thing about this trailer is that they spend a shit ton of time talking to you about how all this shit is new and groundbreaking and whatever, and it's not. Like, we set our story in a fantasy world. Damn shit. What? No one's ever done that before.
No one has.
We have third-person, loot-driven action. Oh, what the fuck? You telling me it's Destiny, but third-person? Damn, son.
Oh, yeah. You know what this game reminds me of? Anthem.
Remember Anthem? Remember when we were hella hyped for Iron Man suits?
Yeah.
And then it turned out to be shit?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Maybe I'll go buy that game.
I think it's like $10 now.
I know. I'm excited.
What if this is one of the situations where everyone was wrong, and we love it? Like, we go to buy it and we're like, "What the fuck are people talking about? This is amazing."
Well, TJ's played it,
and he says it's hot garbage.
Yes.
But also, it bricked TJ's system for a while.
Exactly. So, I don't think this is going to be one of those situations.
All right, fine, okay. But that game looks pretty cool. But like the Anthem situation, yeah. I will reserve judgment.
Yes.
Star Wars Squadron.
So this is just a CG cutscene.
Is a video game.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yo, remember Rogue Squadron?
I do.
Remember Rogue Squadron on the GameCube?
I do.
Remember how that one was worse than the first one?
Yeah, the 64 one was the.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that this one's going to be worse than the GameCube one.
No! So I want them to go in the complete opposite direction. And I want this literally to be Ace Combat. Like, I want this to be so complex.
I already told you what this game is going to be.
I know it's not going to be that way.
This game is going to be Warhawk.
No, it's not going to be Warhawk.
In the trailer, they show 5 pilots, 1 squadron.
Okay, why won't it be Starhawk?
Because the Starhawk's a way better game than Warhawk.
Exactly.
I just don't trust EA at this point.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be Warhawk.
It's gonna be great.
You're gonna be flying around the map for fucking power-ups. And the Sith ultimate power-up is that you get to fly as Darth Vader and your TIE fighter shoots fucking Sith lightning.
Awesome.
Amazing. I love it.
Amazing.
There's gonna be, like when you get the fucking cinematic kills in multiplayer games and stuff. One of them is just gonna be the scene from episode 8.
Yeah.
Where they're like, I want all guns pointed on that man.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be, I want all guns pointed on that X-Wing.
Yeah, man. Of course. Of course. You think you'll be able to run into each other and explode? You think that's a tactic?
I really hope so. Just suicide bomb that shit.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's the only use for the Y-Wing. You load that shit up with bombs and just kamikaze that shit into a building.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, cool. Star Wars Squadron.
It's a thing. Skate Story.
Oh, yes.
It's Journey with a Skateboard. I don't have much to talk about this because I just wanted to pick it because it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You play as the main character from Rez.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, you do. Wow.
And you fucking kickflip your way through a Journey-esque game.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know what this is.
It's like when you're... Okay, it's like when you're skateboarding, but you're high out of your mind.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is.
Your dealer said he had some special shit, but you didn't know that good kush was laced with that PCP bait. I almost said PSP.
I know. I was like, what?
It was laced with that UMD.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what this game is.
It's weird.
It is. I don't
It's
think.
weird.
Yeah.
And then I just put this one as a joke for us. I just put Rise to Honor is back. There's a 2D multiplayer beat 'em up called Swing. Like the sword, the sound a sword makes.
Yeah, when you swing.
Yeah. You know, that anime bullshit.
Yeah.
But the control scheme is right analog stick to attack.
Yes.
And bruh, that they're talking about that shit like it's hot new technology. Jet Li had you. Jet Li had you, baby. On the PlayStation 2. Like 20 years ago they had this shit. And it was garbage.
Great game. Great game. I highly recommend Rise to Honor.
I will give you that Rise to Honor is better than Death by Degrees.
Yes. Absolutely.
But that doesn't mean it's good.
It means it's great.
It means it's garbage. Instead of flaming garbage, it's regular garbage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you want a good kung fu game, just play Sleeping Dogs, baby. That's a good ass game.
There's not kung fu though.
Dude, I'll break the guy's legs with kung fu in that game.
Yeah, but you're not Jet Li.
I'm bootleg Jet Li. I'm basically...
Yeah, but in Rise to Honor, you are Jet Li.
It's true. The only thing that could be better is if they make a Cradle to the Grave video game where it's co-op and I could be DMX and you could be Jet Li.
I forgot about that. Why was there like a certain time period where Jet Li just made like the hip hop rap movies? Like he was in Romeo Must Die.
Because as far as I know, like every Asian male, you go through a hip hop phase.
This is true. This is very true.
And I think Jet Li got influenced by America real bad, and he went through it late.
You know what? That does make sense because that's around the time I was in my hip hop phase. So,
right?
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Right? You go from I am defending my Chinese Kung Fu School of Honor in The Fist of Chen Zhen, a fucking amazing movie.
Yes.
To racing ATVs across rooftops.
Yeah, man.
In a major metropolitan area with DMX.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Get it done.
That's the average life cycle of an Asian Avenue account.
Oh, baby, yeah. Asian Avenue is back.
After that, we have 2 more events. One is the Kingdom Hearts event. Square was like, here's some orchestra, I guess.
Yep.
But also, here's a new mobile game.
Go away, Square.
And then also, here's a rhythm game.
Okay.
It's Melodies of Memories. And it looks like a worse version of Theater Rhythm
Does.
because Final Fantasy has good music.
Yeah. How is it that Final Fantasy has such great music, but Kingdom Hearts does not?
Because Nobuo Uematsu is a in a generation fucking type of dude. Like, I don't know. He just hit all the...
Do you know what sucks about the...
Pun aside,
yeah.
he hit all the right notes.
Wow. Do you know what sucks about Kingdom Hearts 3?
What?
Why I don't care for the soundtrack, having not played the game?
Why?
Because there's no Final Fantasy characters, so there's no Final Fantasy music.
True facts. Listen, how am I going to play as Auron?
Exactly.
I'm not. All right, and it sucks.
Oh, he was a good summon.
He was a good summon. You play him in the Hercules level,
Yeah,
and you take him into the Hades events.
Yeah.
And you go face Tifa.
Yeah.
And you have that cross. Oh, fuck.
Tifa's good, too.
If you don't get to have her on your team, you gotta fight her.
Well, yeah.
It's like Yuffie and Leon.
Oh, Leon.
You gotta fight Leon.
I gotta look up why he's called Leon again.
Is there a reason?
I don't know.
Is it like to do with a lion?
Well, lion is his symbol.
Yeah, like Lionheart is his limit break or whatever.
Yeah, and the clouds is a wolf. Anyways.
Do they ever explain why there's a T-Rex at the school?
No.
Damn. You know, it's probably better that way. It's
the mystery.
It's the mystery for the ages.
Yeah.
And then the last one, like, just happened yesterday, was the Pokemon event.
Yeah.
And they had some shit. There's some new Pokemon Go stuff. Neither of us have played the Pokemon Sword and Shield, so the expansion kind of means nothing to us.
Yes.
But the biggest announcement out of this is Pokemon Smile, baby.
Wow.
Mobile app for your phone, and you
no.
can catch Pokemon while brushing your teeth. Hell yeah. Yo, you can take a stressful time and turn it into a happy time.
But, like, I have an electric toothbrush. It's fine.
But you still gotta move that brush, baby.
Yeah, but I scroll my phone. Like, that's when I go
but
through Twitter.
What if you selfied on your phone and caught Pokemon while you're brushing your
But,
teeth?
dude, that's like my end of the day Instagram jam moment.
But then you could post what Pokemon you caught on your gram.
Gross. I don't want to do
Okay,
that.
obviously, that's a joke, okay? We don't give a shit about smiling with your teeth at Pokemon or whatever.
No, we do not.
The real announcement
we do not.
is Pokemon Cafe, their Tsum competitor. Hell yeah. All right.
I already forgot this was an announcement too.
Pokemon, like, bring all your Pokemon to the cafe.
What the fuck is happening?
Yo, you can hire Munchlax to eat all your food in case you got some extra.
Wait, Munchlax is the small one?
Munchlax is a small Snorlax.
Okay.
And you just hire all these. You need some heat to cook that stir fry rice. Charmander's got your back. Right?
Okay.
He's gonna ember the shit out of that stove.
Uh-huh.
And you can expand your cafe.
Okay.
By playing an easier version of Tsum.
Got it.
Okay. Now we're Pokemon Snap. It's Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap 2.
It's Pokemon Snap.
New Pokemon Snap is a thing. I can't believe they made a new Pokemon Snap. So down. They showed it off like one level. The car is back.
It is. I don't know if I care.
Fuck you.
I just don't know anymore.
Listen, what if I told you that they had a tie-in with Blockbuster, where you could go to Blockbuster and print out your Pokemon on sticker sheets?
Man, I'd be down.
They are reopening Blockbusters across the country.
Wow. I'll tell you why, because I think I loved Pokemon Snap, not because you could take pictures of Pokemon.
Yeah.
But because that was the only way at the time to see Pokemon in 3D.
That was pretty cool. And so, that's also brings up the question before where I was like, they're working on a new project. I was like, Pokemon Stadium 3, it's a thing. And then I just, had this epiphany of oh shit, you don't need that anymore.
No.
Because the console Pokemon is on can handle the 3D shit. We have Pokemon Stadium. It's just combined.
Yeah. So, the novelty when I was a kid just doesn't exist now, because all this Sword and Shield is there. I see it, and that there's all those new Pokemon movies are in 3D. So
Disgrace.
I don't know.
You know what? You know what the announcement is? It's a teen-rated Pokemon game.
Whoa!
But you play as Giovanni.
Oh!
And you take the Rocket League from nothing to something.
See, that I'm down for.
Yeah. And then you have to abandon your gym in the first city.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. What if it's Pokemon Origins? What if it's just Pokemon Complete?
What if it's the Pokemon manga where fucking Lance is covered in fucking Dratinis?
That'd be pretty good.
And Giovanni puts a Beedrill's stinger up to an 8-year-old's throat.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down.
I'm down with the Pokemon manga
Yeah.
storyline. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm good. I want that one. That's where I need to be.
Yeah, at this point with all the dumb shit they're making, like I can't imagine their new announcement is going to be something I give a shit about. And also, to be honest, I should really not give a shit about Pokemon being almost 30.
What are you talking about?
I feel like I'm at the point now where like
People love Pokemon.
people do love Pokemon, but I don't think I should like it at the point where I'm like, I need all the Pokemon news.
Sure you do.
Give me it.
I still wear like a Pokemon t-shirt, so
Again, different. That one is like disguised because it's the fucking gym wife beater.
yeah.
It's not called a wife beater anymore, right? That's politically incorrect.
Yeah.
What's it called now?
Tank top.
Tank top. There you go. That's the one. I've only ever known it as wife beater.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Done. We're done with the picks?
I think that's it. That like hella video games are happening. There's a lot more stuff that we didn't pick up on just because I didn't give a shit.
Neither did I.
So
Interest of time, yeah. There you go.
those are video games, man.
Yeah, it's nice to be talking about video games.
Given the information we have about each system,
Yeah.
which one would you buy
Right now?
right now?
Probably the PlayStation.
Same.
But to be fair,
Disc or discless?
disc.
Yeah,
We talked about this
yeah,
already.
yeah.
But to be fair, like, the only reason I'd buy the PlayStation is because I know everyone that I know
Mhm.
is buying the PlayStation,
That's fair.
based off of the fact that everyone I know has a PS4.
Has a PS4.
Yeah, like so. And that's how it was with the PlayStation 3. Like, I was the outlier who had the 360
Mm.
until I found a group of people who had 360s.
True.
Yeah, so.
See, that's where me and you differ.
Hmm.
When the PS3 came out, I had no friends.
Ah.
So I just bought a PlayStation.
See, there's your problem.
That's the problem, right?
There's your
Like,
problem.
I was playing that version of Fallout 3 that whenever I got a message, it paused the game.
Oh shit, that sucks. That sucks, bro. That sucks. Cool.
So
That's
yeah,
it for picks.
that's video games, man. And there's gonna be more throughout the summer. I'm sure we'll have stuff next week, but
Mhm.
those are the major announcements.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. Cool.
It was a packed one,
Well, it's a pretty packed one. Neat. Let's move into our weeks. What you been up to?
bro.
Mm.
Bro,
Mm.
I
Oh fuck.
me personally
Yes.
have been watching
Oh.
Korean dramas.
By yourself?
No.
Oh,
it's also-
no!
It's also not really a drama. It's kind of dramatic, but it's not a drama.
Okay.
So I believe the show Google Translate gives me the show it's called Memories of Love, but when I Google that English title, it just gives me like a Chinese drama.
Yeah.
But it's a variety show with
Okay.
a panel of celebrity experts,
Oh my god.
and people write in their love quarrels and trauma to be judged live on national television. But the kicker is that whenever they have like a really big story, they do a dramatic rendition
Oh.
of the story.
God.
And they hire actors to act out what the person is. And it plays like the show was an hour. And the back half an hour is basically an episode of a Korean drama,
It's ridiculous.
but based off of real life stories.
This is ridiculous.
And it's fucking awesome.
What?
Because some of these stories are buck wild.
All right, you gotta send me like the top episode you've watched.
I'll send you the top episode I watched, but let me hit you up with the dramatic story.
Okay.
You know, what if like me and you, or not me and you, me and somebody, we met and we just kick it. Everything about us, we match. It's perfect, right? But like 2 years into the relationships, things kind of like nothing's really changed, but like the spark is gone,
Yeah.
right? What if me as the boyfriend suggested that we open up this relationship
Okay.
and, we just go see other people to get that doki doki back in our hearts.
Yeah.
But then come back and bring that loving feeling, back
Fair.
to us.
Okay.
Right? But I also imagine this in conservative as fuck Korea. And all the drama and shit that they would go through doing all of that.
Wow.
It's that one was a spicy one
Wow.
because it was like the girl didn't want to do it, but because she loves her boyfriend and wants to continue, sees long term with him, like tries it anyways. And at first she doesn't like it.
God, this sounds fucking
Right.
awful. Okay.
At first, she doesn't like it, but then a guy hits on her, and she's like, "Well, if he's meeting people from his work, then why can't I meet people from my work?" Oh, right. But then it turns out to just be a facade, and really, she still doesn't like it, and has to bring it up with the boyfriend. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay.
What are we gonna do with our relationship? What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And like, I think the show is funny to watch by yourself, but it is exponentially more fun to watch with a significant other, because it brings up crazy fucking questions. Like, hey, if I suggest to do something and then you do it and turn out not to enjoy it, is that my fault? Or is that your fault because you didn't have the backbone to say no?
Ooh.
Ooh. Like, what is it? Am I responsible for your decisions?
Right.
Right? Like that question, that was a spicy question. But it brings up enough kind of like spice. It kind of enough heat like that to where you're just like, okay, I can watch this. Not necessarily for the show,
Yeah.
but for the discussion that comes from it.
Okay,
Right? It's pretty fun.
Okay.
Other than that, I brought it. It's Kodansha Comics coming out with a fucking solid one. They brought out Saint Young Men in English in hardcover. I've mentioned it a couple times on the podcast before, but Saint Young Men is a slice of life comedy where after the turnover of the millennia, Jesus and Buddha take a break. And
what?
They become roommates in Tokyo, living like a normal human life. But they're still gods.
Yeah.
So certain things happen. Like one of the jokes was they were lined up at the subway platform, not in the right spot to where the doors will open, but people still congregated behind them anyways.
Yeah.
Because, they're gods.
Yeah.
And it's this hilarious bromance, like bro comedy about two gods who are dealing with these type of issues but are trying to live a mortal lifestyle. And it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's an amazing show. And
yeah,
the Kodansha version is super nice. It's hardcover. They have after each chapter they have like little translator notes. So like if you didn't get like a really specific joke about Buddhism, like they kind of have it there so you can explain it. So it's like not only that, like not only is it funny, but I'm also learning about Buddhism at the same time. Yeah. They have a nice little foreword about the author, Hikaru Nakamura. It's a fantastic package.
Yeah.
And it's a fantastic manga. Normally I don't talk about just buying manga on here, but like this is something I think people should really support. Cool. It's super cool. Unless you're like kind of like, oh shit, they depicted Jesus or Buddha and it's blasphemy, but you're not gonna like some of the jokes in there.
That's fair.
But it's cool. It's super cool. It's very unique, and yeah, I highly recommend it.
Neat.
It's a very good book. And then because you needed free shipping, I asked you to purchase me Doom Eternal.
Oh, you played that?
I beat it.
What? Oh, wow.
I've been playing it all week, and I beat it last night at 3 a.m.
Wow.
That game is good. That is a good ass game.
It's a quality product.
If I had to sum up that game in like a word, it'd probably be more. Like it is more of everything from the first game.
Okay.
It's more ripping, it's more tearing, it's more metal, it's more hell, it's more blood, it's more weapons. Like just overall, it is more.
Yeah.
In some cases, it is to the game's detriment. Doom 2016 was this amazing, very simplistic video game.
It was really 2016?
Doom 2016.
Wow.
It is a very simplistic video game of I am Doom Guy. I hate demons.
Yeah.
All demons must die.
Fair.
And all story was told to you through relics you find that became like kind of like demon biblical audio logs where the Doomslayer is like this guy that demons tell their children at night,
Yeah.
right? Like the Doomslayer came down to hell by himself and ravaged hell, destroyed demons and whatever. And you live out those childhood nightmare stories,
Yeah.
right? In this one, because it's more, they introduce a angelic faction.
Angelic.
And it turns out that the reason Argent energy exists, like hell energy exists, is because an ancient race of seemingly godly mecha angels actually enslave hell to enslave human souls to create energy to power their utopia.
Okay.
So because Doom Guy has now learned that they are the source of evil,
Yeah.
even though they portray themselves as good,
Yeah.
obviously you gotta rip and tear some shit.
I see. That's how we've gotten to this conclusion.
You have a sick base in space. You have like a space castle built into an asteroid that's like orbiting Earth. And like I can't really say more than that because it's just straight spoilers. But when I say it's more, I mean it. Like the ridiculous moments in Doom Eternal are significantly more ridiculous than Doom 2016.
All right.
And the addition of certain gameplay mechanics make it kind of perfects their little loop that they had in the first game, where it was kill enemies or almost kill enemies, do glory kills, get health, run out of ammo, do a chainsaw kill, get more ammo, rinse, repeat. Now they've added a bunch more systems to where I don't know if this would be a great game for people who don't really play games. Because I want to say like every button on the controller is used like maybe twice.
Oh,
really? It's kind of nuts. So now they've added certain things. So you have a shoulder mounted grenade launcher, but you have two different types of grenades that you can swap through with the left D-pad button.
Yeah.
And then you also can use triangle to shoot a shoulder mounted flamethrower. But then if you kill enemies or damage enemies while they're on fire, they drop armor. And then you can glory kill them while they're on fire to get health and armor.
Yeah.
But then you run out of ammo, so you gotta chainsaw kill these guys to get ammo back. And the loop becomes more complicated, but it becomes more rewarding once you learn all of the mechanics. But there's so many mechanics that I couldn't recommend it to someone who only plays Call of Duty. Right? You're definitely going to have, like, maybe I could, but you're definitely going to have a learning curve. Right? But once you kind of get that loop going, all the combat arenas are super vertical and really play with all the new mechanics. So you have double jumps, you have like dashes now, so you can just air dash twice and do stuff. Certain weapons, or all weapons, have 2 attachments, each would have their own alt fire, and you can switch between them all. It's the Devil May Cry of first-person shooters.
Wow.
Is basically what I'm trying to say.
It sounds complicated, though.
It's very complicated.
Oof.
But again, it's one of those things where if you put in the time, it's going to be probably one of the best experiences you've played this year.
But I don't want to.
If you don't, listen, and you know what? No problem.
Okay.
If you don't want to, this, like, Doom 2016, where it's like, you don't want to, just fucking play it. The game's awesome, right? Yeah. Like, the gameplay loop was simple enough to where I'm like, I can recommend this to anybody, and it's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And this one is more like, when I say Devil May Cry 5 is fucking awesome, right? And it's like, well, how do you play it? Okay, well, there's 3 characters, and each of them are unique. And then there's Dante, which has 6 weapons that you can swap on the fly while swapping through 4 styles, right? It's kind of like that. Yeah. So I can't really recommend it to everybody. Yeah. But I had an amazing time. I think the only thing about this game is that if you're trying to do like some sort of, I'm playing this while somebody's watching, the way they've organized the levels is that they have a shit ton of secrets. And all of the secrets are hidden in these super clever ways where it stops the action. right? So instead of going from hallway to battle arena to hallway to battle arena to boss, you're going from hallway, kind of chilling for a bit, looking for some breakable walls.
I see.
And then you go to battle arena. And then you kind of chill a bit and then look for some breakable walls and do all that stuff. They've added these things called Slayer Gates, where there's 6 of them, I believe. And if you find a secret key in certain levels, it unlocks an arena that's like an ultra hard version of whatever you're currently at.
I see.
Right? And if you beat all 6, you get a sweet weapon. There's like after you beat the game, they've been releasing master levels where they're remixed versions of the levels with new hazards, new enemy
Are you graded on these?
You're not graded. No. It's not full up. Here's an S rank.
Okay.
But there are definitely like, oh, in this one run, how many collectibles did you get?
Yeah.
While you were playing the game or this level, did you do the set challenges like stick 5 guys with the shotgun's grenade launcher or whatever, right? Yeah. Did you do all of that stuff to get all the unlocks so you can go back to your space base to unlock all the extras? Yeah. And they offer a lot of replayability, but that, I would assume for the person watching, if you're playing it like I'm gonna find all the collectibles in one run, it's gonna be some boring shit. Like call me back when the action happens type of stuff.
I hear you.
But the fun thing about that is at the end of the game, you can unlock cheats through collectible floppy disks.
Of course.
And
because why not?
And they allow you to go through the game except for Slayer Gates with cheats on. Right? So if you want to get all the Slayer Gate bonuses, you have to do it on the difficulty. But if you want to go back, like, oh, I just want to go back to this level because I missed one collectible, just turn on all the cheats, fucking mow through that level.
Fair enough.
Do whatever you got to do.
Got it.
So that's pretty cool.
All right.
But otherwise, like, the story is really cool. A lot of the important lore, instead of being in like audio logs like in the last game, it is through text logs, and some of them are long and there's a lot of them. And there are certain things about this game where the core essence of Doom 2016 is kind of lost, and modern day modern day gaming storytelling takes its place, or it's just like, oh, here's a bunch of important lore, but we didn't want to render this cutscene, so if you want to learn about the angels, read these 12 text logs.
I see.
And you're like, I don't really give a shit, but also you still understand, like, you're not going to lose anything by not reading them, so it's kind of hard to knock the game for that. It's like, it's there for the people who want the extra oomph.
It doesn't sound like this is a game that you need it though.
And you don't. You definitely
like, this ain't Mass Effect where I gotta download the app and read the codex.
Yeah, and that's one of the things where I was like thinking about the game, and like I definitely had a much better time playing Doom Eternal than I did Doom 2016. But there are certain things that Doom 2016 does strictly better, like especially in terms of storytelling, where the storytelling again in Doom Eternal is on a more grand scale. There is more of it, but the streamline way they tell the story is lacking. So, and it's not like big enough of a hit for me to be like, oh, it's a worse game. It's just like, it's there. It's annoying. It's annoying if you want the extras, but whatever. So that's cool. But yeah, it's fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's good.
I stayed up till like 3 a.m. like 4 days straight just playing this fucking game.
Wow.
It's so I enjoyed it so much.
Wow.
It is definitely the second game in a trilogy. Right? You do some wild shit in the final boss battle. And it's definitely one of those situations. It's definitely the Sekiro situation where it combines all of your skills that you've learned up until the last level and combines it into one battle. And it's like fucking rad. Like I'm just jumping around, doing a bunch of shit, chainsawing people. I got the sweet laser sword, doing whatever. And yeah, even with my story complaints, it's still a fantastic, fantastic game. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome.
Cool.
I loved it. Play Doom 2016 and then come to Doom Eternal because it's fucking rad.
We'll see.
My fucking super shotgun has a chain winch
Oh.
where I can attach to another dude. It sets him on fire.
Oh.
And then I bionic arm towards him and then shotgun blast him in the face.
Wow,
It's great.
Seems excessive.
It's great.
Seems quite excessive.
There are more excessive shit than that.
I mean, like, couldn't you just shoot him in the head?
What if I told you I got a power up where everybody I touch is a one hit kill, and then I pick up one of the supercharger enemies and I stretch him out like he's a gummy worm until he splits in half?
Wow. That's violent.
It's Mortal Kombat levels of violence.
Okay.
Every time you kill somebody in that game, it's basically a fatality. It's crazy. There's also like, that's the one thing I wanted to mention too. In some of the glory kills and regular kills, they've made it a little bit more cartoony. Where like if you headshot certain enemies, it makes a pop sound like you're popping a cap off, like a cork off some wine or some champagne. Huh. Or if you know the Kako demon, the giant sphere with the one eyeball and he floats around?
Yes.
If you do the glory kill on him and pull his eyeball out of his head, as you're pulling the eyeball out of his head, it sounds like you're popping a balloon.
Oh wow.
Like you hear rubber go and then pop when you pull it out. So there are certain things in there where they're just like, yeah, we're a video game. Like we're
fair enough.
And they kind of like dive into that stuff, which I thought was really fun.
Huh.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the whole package is fun. Like, yeah, the only really complaints I have is about the way they present some of the story. But other than that, it's a good ass game.
When did this come out?
I want to say like March.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
Pretty recent. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think it came out like end of March.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's real good. Hell yeah. I'm so glad I played that game. That's been my week.
Cool.
Yeah.
Video game wise, I played
Kingdom Hearts 3.
No.
Fuck!
Nothing. I watched anime. I didn't watch. I had no time this week for Gundam Seed.
Good.
I was so mad.
You should
myself.
have no time in the rest of your life for Gundam Seed.
Like I'm trying to find hours in the day to watch Gundam Seed, and it's just not coming to me. Anyways, so I was my girlfriend asked me to show her anime.
Yeah, and you showed her Valkyrie Drive.
No. So she's like, "What anime do you really like?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll show you." And so we start with Kill la Kill. She's like, "What's this about?" I'm like, "Oh, like superpowers, classic anime stuff." In high school, and the whole point is a girl has to get naked to get stronger. She's like, She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm not gonna lie, you had me in the first half.
Yeah. She's like, "You gotta get naked." I'm like, "Yeah, like you gotta take off your clothes and stuff."
But then you gotta put them back on.
And then she's like, "Oh, okay, this sounds different."
And then your clothes have to drink my blood.
So we watched the first episode, and she was pretty quiet the whole time.
Yeah, it's a lot to process.
And then, so I turned to her and said, "So what'd you think?" She's like, "Yeah, that's anime." And I was
you're like, "Yeah,"
and I'm like,
you're
"Yeah,"
right.
I'm like, "Yeah, it's awesome." She's like, "Yeah, it's okay."
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh,
schism in the relationship."
I'm like, well, what's wrong with it?" She's like, "It's kind of hard. Like, she's like, it's kind of like ADHD. Like so much was happening. Like you couldn't really focus on a story. It's just like a lot of stuff happening."
You're talking about? It's a perfectly. I follow that story, no problem.
And then
Fashion Week.
And then she's like, "But yeah, no, I can see why you'd like it. It's
I can see why you would like it, you fucking child."
She's like, it's a bunch of cute girls fighting each other, getting naked, and I'm like, all right, sure.
I guess that's if you don't appreciate art, you could look at it that way. I guess.
Why not? She's like, "So what's the other one you wanted me to watch?" I'm like, "Okay, all right." I'm like, "I like Gundam." She's like, "Yes, I know you love Gundam." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll show you the best Gundam." She's like, "Okay."
Where it's kids playing with toys.
And then she's like, "What is Gundam anyway?" I'm like,
"Bruh, I made you build one."
And I'm like, "Oh, Gundam is like epic space battles and politics and like robots." It's like if war happened in space, but the main method, like the main weapon, was a giant robot.
Yeah, if a nuke was a robot and everyone had one.
Yeah, and like different factions had them. She's like, "Oh, okay." So it's very serious then with robots. I'm like, kinda, yeah. So I put in Gundam Build Fighters. I didn't even
close.
Didn't even tell her what it was. But Gundam Build Fighters opens up with an epic space battle.
Yeah.
But what you don't know is it's a dream, like it's a kid dream.
Yeah,
and like his Gundam doesn't work because the arm pops out.
Yeah.
Like and it's like the model kit arm popping out. She's like, huh? And then And then the kid wakes up and it's a dream, and she sees the cutters that I have,
Yeah.
and she has a model. She's like, "Oh my god!" And from then on, she just loved it. She's like, "This is amazing." She's like, "This is an amazing show."
Interesting.
And then she said, "Why aren't you building more Gundams? What are you doing with your life?"
What are you doing with your life? See, Vince?
And I said, I'm dating you. And she goes,
You gotta stop that
I was
shit.
like, maybe you should stop seeing me. You need to build some more Gundams. And I'm like, what the fuck has happened?
What is 2020?
Yeah, like,
right?
this is ridiculous.
I could not get a girl to play a video game for the fucking life of me when I was a teenager. And now, these girls are coming out the woodwork being like, I want to build a model kit.
Yeah, like, what? So yeah, that was that. So we'll probably watch more of that in the ensuing weeks.
Word on the Streets, that's a good show.
Some might say it's the best Gundam.
It does have best anime MILF, so.
Oh shit! I cannot disagree with you there. She is
Baby with the store apron. Woo!
story print, the tight sweater.
Oh, I got a story for you after the podcast because I don't want this publicly aired, but ooh, baby.
Okay. Yeah, so we did that, and then a couple weeks ago, I think Brian wrote in asking why is Vince selling his mountain bike.
Yes, and we answered it because he has a fucking problem.
Yeah. So last week I actually picked up my new bike, my replacement bike.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I talked about it because I picked it up literally that day that we recorded.
Yes, you did.
And I went for a short ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a week. I've had it for a week now. I've probably put like $150K into it, and
$150,000.
150 kilometers of riding. I don't know what that works out to in time. I don't know. Under 10 hours. So not a whole bunch of time on the bike, but the bike I bought is a considered a gravel bike.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's a road bike with mountain bike wheels.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Kinda, yeah. Now I know a lot of people are thinking of like a hybrid, but I'm like sorta, not really, because a hybrid has front suspension and a flat bar. And I would liken a hybrid more to like a small SUV, where it's like, yeah, I can go off road, but it's not a Land Rover.
Yeah.
Right? That's what a hybrid is. What I bought is the equivalent of a rally car.
Okay.
So it can definitely go off road, but it can't handle anything too gnarly. But it can do it fast.
Okay. And you can transition from asphalt to dirt, no problem.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. And it's been
I understand that analogy.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it's definitely opened up a lot more riding opportunities for me, and like I've been able to explore different parts of the city and whatnot, go on trails. And it's been awesome. It's been wild. It's been great. It's a bright seafoam green. People definitely take notice when they see it.
Nice.
I just put pink bottle cages on it, so it looks even cooler. I'm gonna put pink bar tape on it. Yeah.
I see how it is.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Someone just, didn't realize I was hanging out with China over here, just stealing my ideas. Damn.
You know what they say?
Snooze you lose?
Yeah. More or less.
Shit.
More or less.
It's a true saying. I can't argue.
So I did that. And it's great. I love it. Not a particularly cheap bike, but, and to be honest, I probably could have spent, half as much and still gotten the same enjoyment.
I was gonna say, is it worth the money?
See, I don't know, because the original price is significant. I didn't pay the original price.
Yeah, because you got it used.
No. It was last year's model.
Oh, shit. Well, that's basically used. In the bike world, that might as well be used.
Yeah. So basically, the same bike exists this year, but it's in a different color.
Yeah. You need the different paint scheme.
But I specifically wanted this one.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, fine. So yeah, it was like a third off. So, right? Is it worth it? I guess no. If I had to be completely honest, I could probably get the same enjoyment on a bike that was like $1,000 or $1,200, like my original budget had specified.
Yes. Instead of selling your bike and then spending a little bit more.
Yeah. So no, it probably no one needs to spend that amount. No one needs to spend $2,500 on a bike just to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You could definitely do that at a much lower price.
I'm gonna say that you don't have to spend $2,500 on anything
except a
and
car.
have fun. Oh. What if I buy just a junker and go to the destruction derby?
You will spend way more time trying to keep that thing running.
No, I just pay $500, do it once, and then leave it at the track.
Dude, that's such a waste of money.
I don't care, whatever.
Anyways, yeah, so the bike is fun. It definitely makes, I'll tell you what, it makes riding my real road bike way more enjoyable.
Oh, because you like understand like the difference, or
that, and like you go back to it, because like my bike, like this new bike, for as awesome as it is not fast. It's very heavy, and it is definitely, I have to do different things when I ride this one. Like there's things I have to think about and take account of, but when I hop back on my fast light road bike, it's like, oh shit.
The analogy I made with Mikey when you were showing us the bike last week is like your training is the equivalent of Rock Lee weights.
Yeah.
Where like I'm gonna ride this gravel bike.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be dog shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take off these weights and I'm gonna fucking teleport around that sand bitch. Like
that's more or less what's happening every time I hop on the road bike now. It's just like, oh shit, that's right.
I'm so fast.
Yeah, and it's great. But there is something to be said for riding in trails and stuff. Like it is, the scenery is just a lot nicer.
I would also assume it's harder.
It is. It is harder, and you're going slower, and believe it or not, watching out for people is a lot more tricky than watching out for cars.
Yes.
Because people are just people. Like there is no rules to abide by when you're a person. As opposed
where can I walk? Anywhere I fucking want.
Kinda. Whereas at least with a car, you kind of know where people are, and cars will recognize you most of the time. People are kind of just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Yeah, I'm walking here first. So
get out my way, bitch.
Yeah, that's the only problem. But yeah, it's been good. I really enjoy it. I'm gonna continue doing that.
How long until you just swear at a fucking pedestrian?
I don't know. I give it like a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Till some jerk off's just like.
I definitely have been riding at different times in the day, and like I know that like if I go out in the morning, like around sunrise, it's not a problem. There's only like one old guy walking there, like whatever, and he keeps to himself. But if you're going out like after work or like lunchtime or like peak hours, it's a lot of families or just a lot of not even families, but like a lot of like, I guess people just socializing, right? And they just taking up the whole path, and it's like. I get that there's 5 of you, but you don't have to walk all side by side.
Yeah. Also, if there's other people coming towards you, like, you probably shouldn't be doing that anyways. Not to mention a bike coming from behind you.
Yeah. So like it's tough. Like this bike currently doesn't have a bell, and I definitely need to get one.
What are you talking about? Honk honk, bitch, move! Like.
So that's definitely on my immediate list of things to buy.
Just start playing Ludacris at your phone.
That could work.
Move, bitch.
I enjoy that. Yes. That could be nice. Yeah. So that's that. The other things I did, let's see. I guess the last thing I did was more bike related stuff. So this, I talked about the Michael Jordan documentary on ESPN.
Yes, and how it's super dope.
Yeah, ESPN has another series of documentaries called 30 for 30.
Okay.
The most recent one they put out that I heard of was about Bruce Lee, and it's called Be Like Water. And I heard from everyone that documentary, even though it's only one part, was better than the entirety of the Michael Jordan documentary.
No, what?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll check that out. I was with my cousin on the weekend. It was his birthday, and he's like, Vince, have you watched 30 for 30? And I'm like, oh, the Bruce Lee one. He's like, no. He's like, that one's really good, but the one that you really need to watch, the one that's actually better than all of them, it just came out. I'm like, well, what is it? It's called Lance.
Lance Armstrong?
Yeah.
One Testicle McGee?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I watched it, and it's fucking awesome.
Cool.
Do you know how we talked about how like people at the top of their game are pretty mean and ruthless and stuff?
Yeah, you kind of gotta be.
Yeah, but that's like behind closed doors kind of stuff. Yeah, like that's like with your team, like public facing, forward facing,
media trained.
Yeah, you're pretty like cool.
Not gonna lie, they were a better team. Whatever. But me in the locker room, like these fucking bitches. Like
Lance is not like that.
Oh really?
Lance is always mean.
Oh, never not mean.
He's never not mean, and when he's in competition mode, he's even meaner.
That's hilarious.
Lance Armstrong is the bully we all had in high school. The only problem is he's also the best cyclist in the world, so you can't actually stop him.
He is the best steroid taker I know.
Yeah, so it goes into all of that, and it's wild though. But like, they go into the whole mechanics. Like, obviously, yeah, he was taking dope, but like, I think what you should remember is like at the time, everyone was. Right?
Oh yeah,
like
definitely. Who's
like
doped out rider is better.
Yeah, and like, and it got to the point where like, if you even wanted to be competitive, you had to be. Like, official teams wouldn't let you join the Tour de France unless you were doping. Like it's
That's so weird too.
like
Because
it's
like
crazy.
Didn't they have drug tests?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it.
Okay, you have to be doping, but also discreetly.
Yes, and it's wild, right? So like, there's a lot of things about Lance and like his upbringing and just his whole influence on cycling and how like a lot of the people up top just kind of like turned their heads at his whole doping scandal because he was one American and he was like the most American. Like he's from Texas,
America.
like he's America, right?
Yeah.
And like they bring up this analogy of how like cycling is not an American sport, obviously, right? Because like cycling is reserved for like the Italians, the Europeans, and like and there's the French,
Those
like
damn Euros.
yeah. There's not really any American cyclists because America's sports are football, basketball, baseball.
Oh yes,
you name
footy.
it. Yeah, you got it. And so, like, technically, if you see an American cycling, it's because he couldn't fit in with America, right? And like that's their analogy. So, like, the idea was, if Lance is this like super god, then the people at the top end of the sport were kind of just like, let's just ignore it because we can make this thing global now.
Yeah,
if
and
we
he's
can
really our only.
Yeah, he's our only face to America, and he got all of America into cycling.
Damn.
So like, it's like, yeah, he dope, but like, is it good for the sport? I don't know. So it's a really interesting look at his life and like how he is now, like, because I've only ever known Lance Armstrong after the fact, like after everything came
Live
out.
Strong bracelets.
Yeah,
And dope.
yeah, and after
the Oprah interview.
and after he admitted to all of this, right? And the thing about old Lance Armstrong, like all old or retired athletes, is they're so mellow and chill now, right?
Well, that was like, did you ever watch the interview with Mike Tyson
Yeah,
on Joe Rogan?
yeah,
Where he was just like, I don't want to work out because it makes my ego too big.
yeah,
Like these people have something inside them that is completely different from other people.
yeah.
Right. And it's because they're not doing that aggressive shit that they do mellow out. And it's not because they want to, it's because they kind of have to.
But yeah, but like, cause
you can't be retired and be like, fuck the mailman.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like what do you call it? The other thing comparison I had was Michael Schumacher, greatest Formula One driver, but I only ever got to know him or like see him in action after he had retired from Ferrari and he came back as an old man to Mercedes.
Yeah.
And he just seemed like the coolest dude. Like he wasn't fast anymore, or he had flashes of speed, but he wasn't he wasn't the god he was. And he was always just like a joker, like he was super cool, but everyone that I know who was into Formula One before me was like, no, he was an asshole. Like he was like absolutely savage. And so watching this Lance documentary, like hearing him talk about and reflecting, it's like the dude is so chill now. Like he's so like, he's just so accepting of who he is and like what he's done and whatever. And it's like, it's really cool to see that despite everything that's happened to him.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely a cool documentary to watch if you're into like watching sports athletes.
I know we just talked about how sweet Lance Armstrong is.
Yeah.
But as soon as you said there was a Bruce Lee one, I was like, I'm probably
Be Like Water.
I'm gonna be like water, maybe.
Yeah. Go watch it. Yeah, tell me how it is.
Be like water.
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix? 30 for
No. It's ESPN. So there's nowhere to really stream it in Canada.
VPN, you say?
Something like that. Yeah. And I think that's my week.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, I also made dumplings, but we'll figure that out.
I saw those plates.
Yeah.
They weren't bad.
But
I see you only went to one side. Interesting choice.
I did. So I asked about that, and then not the traditional way. So we got to try the traditional way next time.
You got to do 2 on the left, 2 on the right.
We'll try. We shall try.
There is no try. There is only do.
Yeah. So that was fun. Yeah, and that was my week. I really hope I can finish Gundam Seed by the next time we record.
Just fucking
so I can tell
throw
you.
it in the garbage.
But I'm so close. If I do 5 episodes a night for the next 3 nights, it'll be over. Like I'll be done.
Sure.
That's all I gotta do.
How about I'll do 3 episodes a night.
Not 5.
Or do 15 episodes in one day.
I don't have that time.
Don't you though?
No.
Don't you though?
I don't. I only have 4-day weekends.
Okay. What if? Let me tell you this.
Okay.
What if?
All right. Tell me.
You didn't go biking.
Oh.
What if one day
I just bought a new bike and you're telling me not to go biking?
What if one day you just didn't exercise?
That'd be 5 episodes.
What are you talking about?
That'd be 5. If I didn't exercise for one day,
Yeah.
that's 5 extra episodes I could watch.
Exactly.
No.
Do it.
Nah.
Do it, pussy.
I cannot.
Okay. What if also, in addition to not exercising,
Yeah.
you don't eat?
Whoa.
That's 15 episodes right there.
How long do you think I'm eating?
At least 2.5 hours a day.
What the fuck? Yeah, right.
3 meals, some snacks.
Oh my god.
I assume that's what people eat.
2.5 hours a day?
Yeah.
I'm not having like a family dinner.
Isn't that like breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
It takes me like 5 minutes to eat.
You gotta make it. Unless you're ordering it.
I mean, fair enough, but like, I can do other shit.
Like watch Gundam Seed.
Not that shit. I can't, I can't read subtitles.
All right.
I can like clean the house.
Okay.
But yeah, there you go.
All right, okay. Take 5 years, learn Japanese, and then come back to the final 15 episodes so you can watch them without having to read subs.
Oh my god, that's too much work. No, thank you.
Okay, fine.
That's it for us though.
Yeah, that's it.
We got nothing else.
We got a week.
Yeah.
We had picks.
Yep.
We had questions.
Yep. And we'll see you next week.
Outro.